Chapter 11 is your second statistics chapter in Year 12, and as you can see from the heading, it's called Sampling and the Normal Distribution. The first three exercises really focus on sampling. So exercise 1101 talks about the different types of sampling, and this is very good revision for the preliminary course where we started data statistics by talking about getting samples and the importance of the sample representing the entire population. And the next two exercises develop more along those ideas of the sample really should reflect the entire population. Well, that's ideally what you want to have, because you've supposedly selected this sample. You're going to make conclusions based on what you find using this sample, and you're going to apply it to the whole population. So you're hoping that this sample really is reflective of the whole population. Otherwise, you'll be making changes and recommendations that really are possibly not appropriate. Okay, so 1101 is about sampling, and like I said, it really just revises the different types of sampling that we looked at in the prelim course. Now, you can see here that if our samples don't reflect the entire population, then we run the risk of our data being biased. So that's important to note, that if our data is biased, then our conclusions don't really reflect the entire population. Why don't we survey the entire population or get information from the entire population? Usually two reasons. One is it's too time consuming, takes too long, and it's too expensive. In Australia, we have a census every 4 years, and I'm not sure of how many millions of dollars, but it would cost many, many millions of dollars, and it would take quite a few months to analyse all that data. I guess it doesn't really matter that it takes so long for a census, but if we're wanting information fairly quickly to make some decisions for our business, then we probably won't be wanting to wait months to do that. You can see I've filled in then the types of samples. You can have a simple random sample, you can have a systematic sample, or you can have a stratified sample. And here with the stratified, I often talk about forming samples from, say, Daryl Lee's chocolates. And if we wanted to test the chocolates, then we might want a sample that includes chocolates from different stratas, layers, categories, whatever word you like to put there. So we might want some hard centres, soft centres, white chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, etc. Or if we were wanting to form a sample of bread, say from Baker's Delight, to test the quality, then we might take white bread, multigrain bread, wholemeal bread, chia bread, etc. So hopefully you get the idea. You should be fine to do exercise 1101.